Ultimate Team Review. This team was submitted to us by Extreme Tap. Starting off the back, we've got Yassin, Casello, Yoro, Carlos Alberto, and Macon. So, ridiculously good goalkeeper, but I don't care about goalkeepers, so we'll move over that one quickly. Next up is Cancelo. Interesting. Not a bad left back. Quite a good left back, but, you know, because it's Saudi League, it's a difficult one to link. But apart from that, it's definitely worth getting. I mean, look, 90 pace, 90 passing, 90 dribbling. Usually when it's that good, you expect defensive physical to be much lower. Because you can't have a perfect card. But defense is actually 87, so it's really just physical that might be an issue. Playstyles, rapid and intercept. So usually the real pacey ones tend to have better attacking playstyles because they're supposed to be like attacking wingers. That's actually like quite good defensive setup though. Lots of good. Well, only a few defensive playstyles. I mean, block and intercept. No anticipate. But yeah, overall, not a bad card, to be fair. In the middle, a Yoro. I appreciate that as a United fan. Let's have a look at Lenny Yoro. Only worth about $500,000-ish. So good pace, good defending, good physical, and good playstyles. He's got anticipate, doesn't have intercepts though, so that could be improved. Pace could be a little bit higher, as could dribbling. Maybe a few more defensive playstyles, but that's a pretty solid card. 91, so it's going to be difficult to evolution him though, so that might be a problem. Apart from that, pretty happy with that. Next up is Carlos Alberto, is it? I always get his name wrong. I mix him up with Roberto Carlos. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. They've shown me the wrong one. It's that one. I've gone. That's the right one, isn't it? So more of a fullback, really. Not a lot of playstyles. I was expecting more. So yeah, high enough pace. Actually, the pace is good enough for a centre-back. It's a bit low for a... So maybe this is a good... Yeah, I think this is a centre-back card. I think I was wrong about that. It's not a right-back card. Because the pace is too low probably for like a really good fullback. But the defence is like... This is quite a good setup for a CDM. Relentless plus. Bit of a waste for a centre-back if you ask me. But he does have Anticipate plus, which is great, and Intercept. Probably needs more defensive playstyles. Apart from that, pretty good card. Can't lie. And on the wing, I don't know if you can see that, is Macon. Out of all of his cards, I think it might be the worst one. Not a bad card. That just speaks to how strong his team is, though. Because this just ain't amazing. 88 pace, bit low for a fullback. Defense is good, though. Physical's good. As is everything. Really even card. But I would like the pace to be higher. Defensive playstyles only block, so that's really the problem. Not very defensive, not pacey enough to be a fullback, and not enough defending playstyles. Only block, so that's really the problem. In midfield, so we've got Pirlo, Pele, and what did I say? I've forgotten his name already. Lavia. Start off with Pirlo. Pirlo has ridiculous passing, ridiculous dribbling. Those are the two things you really want for. Actually, are you seeing it? You're not seeing it. Those are the two things you want for centre mid. Passing and dribbling, and he's got both of them really high. Dead ball plus, bit of a waste of a plus for me. I like to have as a play style, just not a plus. It's just a bit of a waste. Lavio, not as good as Pirlo. Bruiser, interesting as a plus. I don't know how I feel about that. Ping pass, I think they're a better. It's good that he has a passing plus, but I prefer like long ball or incisive. But he does have them normal, and he does have relentless, and he does have intercept, which are just good play styles to have. Pretty even stats apart from shooting. So not a bad card. Then there's Pele. Which is Pele. I mean, what else do you have to say? It's Pele. Ridiculously high everything. Lots of playstyles. Technical and quick step, really good ones. I do wonder whether he's more of a cam or more of a striker though. He does have passing playstyles. He does have the two good ones, long ball and incisive. Yeah, maybe he is more of a cam. Hard to tell. He could play anywhere. I mean, it's Pele, for God's sake. Up front is Foden, Eusebio, and Nwaneri. So let's have a look at Foden. Foden's card. Good stats. Really good dribbling. Really, really good. High everything, apart from physical. The strength could be much higher. Yeah, the strength could be much higher. But the stamina's good. Good. Yeah, like I said, Travella's a bit of a weird plus to have. But lots of playstyles and lots of the ones you kind of want. And then up top is Eusebio, which is, I mean, in terms of strikers, this is maybe top 5 strikers in the game currently. I mean, really high everything. Usually passing's always the one that lags behind with the good strikers for obvious reasons. But 88's quite high. Usually they're like, when you look like R9, they have like 85 passing. So 88 is quite high. It's good stamina. Strength could be a little bit higher. And just, actually, I was expecting him to have more playstyles, but he has good ones. He's got the pacey ones. Got quick step, rapid plus, power shot plus, finesse, chip shot. Don't really care about that ones. No dribbling ones though, but that's still really solid card. Right wing is Noeri. He hasn't put what the evolution specs are for that one, so I don't know. I don't know if that's a good. I don't. I've sort of had to guess that one and rated it like under what it probably should be. Now it's time for the scores. I'm going to give this one about a 9.07, which should put it about 6th place on the leaderboard. Well done, buddy. That's a really, really high score. The question is now, what should we improve? So, look at the score. The weak point on here might be Lavia, but I think he's probably better than McCon. I think McCon is the real issue, like we said. Pace not high enough, not defensive enough. So I've looked for an improvement, and I've looked for not the best right back you can get, but rather out of all the right backs that you can get, which that is an improvement, which one is the cheapest? And the cheapest one I found is Di Lorenzo, only about 30k, but really solid card, good stats, good play styles. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you want your team reviewed, find a link to the Reddit page in the description. See you now.